Hi, this is Mike Brzonik from Diesel Progress with Wolfram Hatz, the chairman of Motorenfabrik Hatz of Germany, who is in South Carolina awarding the Continental engines, the first 3H50 engine for Continental's excellent sales of the engine in its first year. And I guess one thing I'd like to ask you, the 3H50 and its predecessor 4H50, is it fair to say these were probably the most important engine developments in your company's 138-year history?
You know, I'm just 30 years in the business, and I know very many successful new engines, but the H50 as the water-cooled one, and market leader in many disciplines, is really a great thing. Mm-hmm. So it is a major step in our history, that is for sure.
Also at Bauma, you introduced the E1 technology, electronic technology for your single-cylinder engines.
Yeah.
That, first of all, does it give more life to the concept of air-cooled diesel engines in the increasingly emissions world? And from an economical standpoint, was it a challenge to make that so it would still be that kind of technology so it's still cost competitive?
I do not know whether I understand you correctly, but let me take it that way. We have been forced to do anything because we want to survive with single-cylinder diesel engines, and we are forced by the emission laws in America, in Switzerland, and we always make the argument to say the emission regulations cannot be as hard as possible, because that divides us from our competition. We don't want to make a regular engine. We want to be market leader in emission things, in emission questions, and so we are very happy having this e-engine. And we do not see that the competition has similar solutions.
Okay, moving on. One of the big subjects at Bauma and everywhere is electrification. What's your take on what is perceived to be the trend on electrification? How do you view that, and what do you think Hatz's response is going to be going forward?
You can imagine that I do not like this discussion at all. And just in Germany, we have many arguments against the diesel, and the car industry is discussing. I believe that diesel engines today, the car engines and our industrial diesel engines, they are delivering fresh air from our European Alps, so they are clean. And as long as the diesel engine is a clean motor, I believe it will have a good future. The discussion is just about the very old engines with black smoke and ever and ever. But we have convinced our population, the governments, the end users, that the diesel engine will stay in future as well as it does in the past. And just with all these emission regulations, the producers of car diesel engines and also the small company Hatz, we made the solutions.
Moving on, it's been a little over 2 years ago since your company basically had a reorganization, put you in a different role, new management at the operational level. How's all that working out?
It was the best decision in my life, you know. I invested money, becoming the main shareholder of the company, and we had a very good economy over the last 2 years. We did really a good job. I work very confidentially with the CEO and our managers, and I'm telling them the direction, but they are really good, and I would do it again. Believe it. It's always a risky game investing in a diesel engine company today, but I did it and I would do it tomorrow again.
Well, that's good news. Last, how has business been? What's your take on how business has been this year? How do you think the year is going to end up, and what are you looking for in 2020?
We had 2 very strong years behind us. This year will be another very good year. I'm not a foreseer what next year will happen. In Germany, there are the first dark clouds on the economical sky, let me say it that way. But just what is concerning street building equipment, gensets, things next to the cars, or with the exception of cars, they are quite very strong. And sometimes I hope that also 2020 could be a very good year.
Okay, thank
I'm
you.
optimistic.
Oh, we'll end on a note of optimism. That's Wolfram Hatz and Mike Brzonek from Diesel Progress. Thanks for watching.